Alright folks, welcome back to SMonday with Sam. So what the hell happened last week? Well, I thought it was going to be a slow week. It wasn't. So we got the leaks of the Chinese heavy tanks with rocket boosters coming in January. That's pretty quick, but then again, it's about the same schedule as the Yo tanks. So we got to see the Yo in holiday ops. And then we saw the actual Yo about a month later, right after holiday ops. So we could see the BZ-176 as a candidate for holiday ops large boxes. So that's pretty neat, I guess. But that vehicle is such a meme. I mean, it's some ways better than a Caliban, and some ways not as good. So armor-wise, I think it's better than the Caliban. Also, the gun has more alpha, but has less penetration. It's a better workable, I guess, of a gun. Since it's cyclic, you could put a rammer on it, but better accuracy, better aim time at the cost of penetration. Also, you could spam gold shell, so that will offset the garbage pen, but yeah, it's a gold sink. So we'll see what happens with the actual Chinese heavy tanks. They are saying they could have two guns. One is the large derp gun, one is the regular, 122 or 130. So it's like the Japanese heavy tanks, but not suck. Especially with the rocket booster thing. So also, the rocket boosters look like to be limited. So only about 4 rounds or 4 charges before completely used up. So you cannot just spam it all the time. Otherwise, you're just pretty good of a heavy tank with rocket boosters. So you have to choose when you should use it. And I don't know, all the new tanks, all the new tech trees have a gimmick or so, right? The Italian tank destroyer have a gimmicky autoloader with pretty strong hull front and turret front. The siege mode was a thing. Double barrel gun was a thing. Yo tanks with the track thingy, like spare tracks that everybody forgot about. Nobody cares. Wasn't that fun of a gimmick, so nobody give a damn. So every new tech line has a freaking gimmick. Well, if they don't, then it's not as fun. So, I mean, the most, I think, opportunistic or fun aspect of a new gimmick could be the multi-gun system, like with 2 different turrets and 2 different guns. Sometimes you could have the coaxial also working, but too much coding, I guess. We did test the double gun or double barrel system after the twin turret thing. So the double barrel heavy tanks for the Russians came out after the Halloween event with the French vehicle with 2 different turrets and 2 different rotating guns that changes the reticle. But that was Halloween for like what, 5 years ago or something? Holy crap. It's been a long time. Jesus. Time flies when you're jerking off with yourself. But yeah, I mean, that would be the greatest. Like, some vehicles have multi-turrets. They will actually be useful, right? I mean, 2 guns might be too OP, so... And the coding is kind of a hassle, I guess. I don't know. Every new tank has a gimmick, but later on last week we got the common test for 1.18.1, which I thought was coming out next week, but okay, a week earlier, and we saw like 6 premium tanks, 3 premium tier 9s, and 3 premium tier 8s. So that leads me to believe some of those vehicles, some of the premium tier 9s, might be in holiday ops. And that will be a first, but people will jump on that thing like, a bitching pig, a bitching heat. It's just crazy. Oh, premium tier 9 for holiday ops? Oh, people will just spend money. Like, I mean, we have the Char Model 75, the Object 283, and then what the hell is the last one? Oh, the T-54 Heavy. So, I mean, T-54 Heavy is like a Renegade at tier 9, so not that much different. It's a little bit slower, but more pack-up punch thingy for the gun. The 120 compared to 105. Object 283 is more like a heavy tank, disguised as a medium, so could work, but it's like a premium version of a reverse mounted heavy tank, which we don't have. So usually all the premium tanks have forward mounted turrets or traditional design. This turret design for the 283 is in the back, so I guess that's a special flavor. But then again, it's for medium, it's not for heavy. It is assault medium, whatever. And the 𝘞𝘦𝘦𝘬 75 is a car-esque with the burst gun. It fires in bursts, so who knows, but we also got 3 premium tier 8s as well. So without also seeing the super M47 pattern, I would like to see the M47 pattern. I mean, that thing doesn't look too OP, but it should be at tier 10 if you're going to put ERAs or additional armor plating, composite armor plating. I don't know. So we got all of that worked out, but onslaught mode, we covered that for the last week's video, so no special reward tier 10 vehicle, unfortunately, so no OF40 for you. I mean, it is a premium tier 10 for some reason for the OF40 on the common test. They'll likely change it, right? But opium, they'll probably change it. But otherwise, I don't know if it's super toxic, since you can have a super platoon of 7 or even a platoon of 2 in this rank mode-esque of a fight. So people will get pissed off if they're just single by themselves for like 7 complete strangers versus 7 people from the same clan. Yeah, you get crapped on. So I don't know. Some people on the test server are saying that it's impossible to win without a platoon of sorts, at least 2. So holy crap! I mean, that's kind of scary. But I mean, the rewards are not that great, so nothing to worry about if you're missing out, I guess. Alright, for all that Waffentrager stuff coming next week for the 26th of September. So there is a trailer out this morning, but it only shows a few decent, you know, HD shots of the stuff. There's a surprise that we could see return of actual normal Waffentragers without the electric, you know, Zapparoo rail guns, but I think that's just a bait. I mean, just like, oh, here's a Waffentrager legacy, yay, yay, and just in awe of the original vehicle that was too pretty good at killing us stuff and not very good at concealment. It has actually the garbage camo of all of them, like 0% camouflage rating. You will be automatically spotted, no doubt. It was the size of a freaking barn house. At least it's not as crap as the FE455, so that's a big plus. Well, funny, that vehicle was actually my first tier 10. Yeah, I played the Waffentragers when my PC wasn't good enough, so it's better to just snipe from the back without doing fancy maneuvering, because that will cost GPU processing speed. So might as well play artillery and then move on to tank destroyers, since you're camping in the back without high maneuverability or reacting on the fly. But my second tier 10 was the FE4202 before they switched to the Action X Centurion. My third one is the E5. My fourth one is, oh crap, likely the FE25B. And then I don't remember the rest. So you always remember your first. My first one was spamming high explosive shell from the 150 on the Waffentrager. It was pretty goddamn done, but it was a simpler time, I guess. So, well, there you go, folks. Look forward to the Waffentrager stuff, because we're going to see a crew of sorts, at least for your vehicle, and usually they come with a voiceover, so that's also pretty decent. The next Twitch drop for October also feature a Waffentrager-esque of a theme, so that's always nice. We saw the G.I. Joe stuff for the 40th anniversary, and not half bad, but okay, I guess you have to pay for the crew, so it's not exactly free per se, but it would be nice if we actually get like a whole battle pass theme around it with like 3 vehicles you could get skin for G.I. Joe. That's pretty neat, but costs money, obviously. It costs a lot of money to do that. So, oh well. Speaking of anniversaries, it's actually the 10th year of Girls on Panzer. Surprising. Holy crap, time flies. But yeah, they're not going to do stuff with Girls on Panzer. Otherwise, take my money. I'll happily shell out a lot of money for that event, but we're not having that stuff. I mean, that's the quickest. When they sold the Panzer IV customized from Girls on Panzer, that's the quickest I ever spent. Was it like 30 bucks or 25 bucks for a premium tier 5? It wasn't worth it, obviously. It's just a premium tier 5 Panzer IV. But hell, I spent 25 bucks on it. No hesitation. Just take my goddamn money. Just take it. But I still keep up with the films. They're releasing in parts, so there should be like 6 different parts to the whole story arc, but they release every a year and a half in terms of the movie, so it takes a while, but it's still not half bad. I mean, I still like it. I'm a weeb. Oh, there you go, folks. I'll cover all the premium tanks and release vehicles onto the super test or the common test for this week, so there's a lot of content to go through. We'll go into more deeper dive with all the vehicles to see how good they are based on the super test version that we cover already, other than the BZ-176, because holy crap, they just announced it the day before and then it got put into the common test. What the hell? So they're really pushing the Chinese heavy tank pretty quickly compared to something obscure like the T-54, which was forgotten about for about a patch and a half. Same goes with the Super M47, the M project, the premium tier 8, right? Is it a medium? It should be a medium. Otherwise they put it as a heavy. I'll screw myself over. Heavy tanks are classified as mediums. Medium tanks are classified as heavy. Freaking confusing all the time. But I mean, also we just have a XP event, and holy crap, I mean, with the XP event everybody spams gold. What the hell? I played a few matches for my battle pass daily gold stuff, and I was just like, I'm playing a sniper medium tank, I'm playing the 𝘞𝘦𝘯𝘵𝘬. They're spamming multiple gold shell at me. I don't need gold shell in a 𝘞𝘦𝘯𝘵. I don't need gold shell in something like a T10 heavy tank. No, you can pin the hull pretty easily. If you're not pinning the turret with standard AP round, you're not penetrating the turret of the T10 with gold shell either, unless you hit the cupola, but that's a whole different story. Just basically, holy crap, so many gold shell for just a little bit more XP. Jesus, you guys are freaking hungry for that stuff. Alright, folks. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm looking forward to the Waffentrager stuff next week, but I'll cover all the premiums and leaked vehicles on the common test this week, and we'll be filled. So that's a plus. Also, I'm done with Dead Space, so I can actually clear out my storage hard disk, or the treasury, I guess, or not treasury, or storage space, because I've been saving it since March. So I'll wonder what's the next video game I should play on Sunday. I'll take a break this week, but I'm thinking maybe Cold Fear is next. It's pretty quick. It's only like 3 hours. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.